guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have just been to Dollar Tree and I challenged myself to make a holiday season side dish using only ingredients from Dollar Tree. Alright, if you're new here, my name is Claire. This channel is all about mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. So definitely hit that subscribe button down below. I love Dollar Tree. I love a good deal. I normally shop for all of my food at Aldi. Probably you can make things cheaper at Aldi than you can at Dollar Tree, but the point of this is that some people don't have access to great grocery stores. Some people don't have access to tons of fresh food. Sometimes all you have on your way home from work or wherever is a Dollar Tree. So I just wanted to see, could it be done at a Dollar Tree? So I cruised through the aisles at Dollar Tree. They don't have like any fresh food there. And what I finally decided on was a macaroni and cheese dish. Now they do have like the Kraft Mac and like the Velveeta packets. We could have gone that route. But I wanted to make real delicious macaroni and cheese, but I had very limited cheese options. So we're gonna give it a go today and see if we can't make something that will totally impress your family and they'll never know that it was from Dollar Tree. All right, so here are the ingredients I purchased today. I got this little package of feta and 2 of these mild cheddar cheese blocks. I also got a pepper jack, some cream cheese, some vegetable oil spread, a carton of milk, some pasta, some Parmesan cheese, and some cheese crackers. There are 3 things I will be using that I did not buy at Dollar Tree today. That is salt, pepper, and flour. And that is because you can always buy salt, pepper, and flour at Dollar Tree, but I didn't see the need to bring more into my house when I already had those 3 items. So you can absolutely get them at Dollar Tree, but Lord knows I don't need another little tiny bag of flour. Now before we get started, I will say I'm a bit of a macaroni and cheese snob. I have an amazing macaroni and cheese recipe that I use when I bring a dish to pass. I did make a video on it. I will leave a link to it down below, but it uses cheeses like Havarti and smoked Gouda, things you could never find at Dollar Tree. But I'm hoping to at least get something that tastes really good and cheesy today. So let's do it. All right, the first thing I've got is my water here to boil. It's really important to salt your water when you boil pasta. This salt actually I'm using is from Dollar Tree. I got it in my last Dollar Tree challenge. I will leave a link to all of my Dollar Tree recipes down below. This is the Himalayan pink salt and we think it tastes really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and salt my water using that. While I'm waiting for that water to boil, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my cheese. Now they did have cheese like in a shredded bag already, but you wanna stay away from shredded cheese if you're making macaroni because you really want it to melt nicely, and shredded cheese has a coating of something called cellulose on it so that it doesn't stick to itself in the bag, and that just makes it melt not as well. So I opted for these bricks of cheese. I'm not sure like which is higher quality. I just always go for the brick of cheese if it's available. So I'm gonna go ahead and shred all 3 bricks of this cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and add my whole box of pasta in there. I'm not sure I'm gonna use it all. It's 1.5 pounds, but I always like to make it all just in case. And they actually did not have elbow macaroni today. My options were mini pen or spaghetti. So I chose the pen for obvious reasons. All right, you guys, now I'm gonna start my cheese sauce, and any good sauce always starts with a roux. They did not have butter. So I'm going to be using this Imperial spread. So just put a dollop of that in there. All right, now that all of that butter spread is nice and melted, oops, let's not burn it, Claire. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add some flour. And you wanna use a whisk when you make a roux, so that it's not super like lumpy.
Hey, Mom.
All right, now I'm going to add the whole entire carton of this vitamin D milk. This is definitely not a good deal on milk. You can get like a whole gallon for just over $1 at Aldi. So I definitely do not make a habit of buying milk at Dollar Tree, but if it's your only option, then like you can still make it work here. So now you want to whisk that roux in with your milk. And now I'm going to add all of my shredded cheese. Now the key to a nice smooth cheese sauce is low and slow. You do not want that heat to be super high or you'll be sad. You'll get like really sad, grainy, lumpy cheese. This is like a lot more cheese than I thought it was gonna be in that little brick. I'm also gonna go ahead and add my whole entire carton of cream cheese. I think I always like to put a little bit of cream cheese inside of my mac. It just has a nice mild flavor and it's so creamy. It really, really helps with the consistency. So I'm gonna put the whole thing in. It's starting to look really, really nice. It's really thick. It's got a few lumps in it still. That cream cheese is still melting, but it's fairly smooth, you know. It's a smooth consistency. It doesn't have like that grainy feeling that can happen, especially with cheddar if you do not melt it at a low enough temperature. So it's looking really good. All right, now I'm gonna add a few of these feta crumbles. Now feta is a pretty strong cheese and it also does not melt very well. So this will sort of be like a cheese that kind of remains its solidity when you take a bite. You might just get a little bite of feta in there, but not a whole ton because it is a really strong cheese. So I just thought that might like add a little bit of fun in there. So I was right, this pasta is like a lot. The box was 1.5 pounds and normally you just get 1 pound of pasta, so there's gonna be some leftover pasta here, but that's just fine. We'll have it for lunch, or you can always freeze it and stuff too, so there's a little extra pasta. All right, before I go ahead and pour this, I'm gonna add some pepper. I'm actually not gonna add any salt to this cheese. Processed cheese is often quite salty. So do a little taste test and see if you really need more salt, but a lot of times you don't. Ooh, I bet those bits of feta are gonna be so good in there. I think the amount worked out really well. It's gonna be really creamy. Oh yes. Gosh, this looks amazing. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells really good. You just wanna make sure all your sauce is like nice and dispersed. And the pen pasta is like a good shape too because all that sauce will get, you know, in the middle. It holds sauce well. All right, so before we pop this in the oven, normally I would love to throw like some panko breadcrumbs on top. I love that little crispiness on the top. However, Dollar Tree did not have any breadcrumbs of any kind, so I decided to improvise and I thought that this is actually probably gonna be amazing. I picked up this box of cheese crackers. They're like the Dollar Tree version of Cheez-Its. And I thought we would use these as breadcrumbs mixed in with our Parmesan cheese. So a trick for this, if you're ever needing to crumb something and you don't have like a food chopper or a food processor, what you do is you just put all of these into a Ziploc bag and then use something heavy to crush it. You could use a book or a rock. I usually use a rolling pin, but that's a really easy way to make crumbs out of anything. Oh my goodness, I feel like this is the best idea ever. I hope it works. And I think I'm only gonna probably use like half the bag of these Cheez-Its, so that's a good deal too because you can use the rest in another way. Probably I'll just eat them tonight. All right, now I'm just going to sprinkle some of this Parmesan on. Now I'm gonna put it in the oven at 350 for probably 10 minutes. I think it's gonna be good. Oh my gosh, that looks so flippin' cheesy. Oh, I cannot wait to eat it. Oh, hi Duke. All right, it is time for the taste test. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ooh. It's got the sound, you know, like it's
cheesy.
Oh, it is very cheesy. Alright, it's probably also quite hot. It's pretty good.
Yes.
What do you think?
I like it.
Now, it's not as good as my normal mac though, right?
Well, yeah, the cheese flavor is not as strong.
So, if you had to guess what type of cheeses I used, what do you think? Like, what can you taste in there?
Cheddar.
Okay.
A white cheese.
A white cheese.
A white cheese that's salty. Maybe like Parmesan or Asiago.
There's Parmesan on the top. I think the cream cheese is coming through quite a lot.
Yep.
But it's really good. Alright you guys, that's it for this video. I hope I've inspired you to maybe go to Dollar Tree and see what you can find there. And you guys seriously don't have any excuses now not to bring something delicious to the party, the work gathering, the Christmas dinner or holiday dinner that you're attending. You can definitely find something if you try hard enough. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and of course come back for more mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. I will leave links in the description down below of the other Dollar Tree food challenges that I've done, because I keep coming up with some like pretty delicious stuff. So yeah, you might be interested in that if you liked this video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!